My name is敦平. I am Chinese, but I grew up in Taiwan. And I come into the United States in 1971. In that moment, it's a trend. It's a fashion in Taiwan. Everyone want to come into the United States because the American movie industry is so strong. The Hollywood film conquered the whole world. So we all want to come here to learn American movie making style. Chinese parents want their daughter or son do as a lawyer or doctor or that. And my mother and my father, little bit like that, but they still let me come to the United States because when I in college, my major is motion picture. In that moment, a big director coming to Taiwan to making a Hollywood film, Robert Wise, who is the director of The Sound of Music. It's an Academy Award-winning director. He coming to Taiwan, make one American movie starring by Steve McQueen and Candice Bergen. And I am a movie student in that moment. I was chosen by the director to be a Chinese student in the movie. It's not really a character, it's just an extra. But still, I learned about American style, the way they make movies. Well, when I come into the United States, I found out American is really a place to making movies because the environment, the social peoples, also the equipment and the lab and the professional people, they are very good. And I use my money saved from my labor work during in the restaurant as a dishwasher. Okay. For 3 months later, I saved some money. I bought a second-hand 16mm Bolex camera. So I used the camera to document Chinese students in United States. And I used that documentary film to win the Taiwan Golden Horse Best Documentary Film in 1973. Because that the opportunity, that's overseas Chinese in Chinatown, he gets some money to invite me make a Chinese full-length feature film. It's called The Wandering Generation, which is after 1949, many Chinese, they get out China, went to USA. They don't know where to belong to. So they are wandering generation. So I made a film about those people, and this film released in the whole wide world. And I used that film get into UCLA graduate school to finish my master's degree in film. Movie is really relate to the people, also relate to the culture. In that moment in the US, not many Chinese people in the film industry know that kind of environment. So after I graduated from UCLA, got my master's degree, I go back to Taiwan and teaching in university there, and made 5 feature films and many TV commercials, also some documentary film. I come into the United States and I start a TV network. It's called World Chinese Television Incorporated. So I start broadcasting Chinese program, Chinese news in all the Chinese community in Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, Washington, D.C., and San Francisco. Mostly in that moment, newspapers and the TV are very less. But later, China have a new life. After 1984, many Chinese people coming in. And they also bought a Chinese program coming in. They also economic success. They have more budget coming. So after that, it's booming. Everyone's coming out. And one of my students, Ang Lee, coming to the United States, made a good film, become a big director. After Ang Lee, very success, also Zhang Wu and some other King Hu, and some other good director, Zhang Yimou, Chen Kaige, they are very successful in the United States in Hollywood. So I think it's time we make some film related to our ancestor in United States, which is during the 80s and 50s. That's a Chinese coolie come to the United States to help build the railroad, the Central Pacific Railroad. And today, most people doesn't know the railroad is built by Chinese. So after they built the railroad, they have no place to go. And so they went to the gold rush. But in that moment, Chinese people are not recognized by the American society. So they can't keep their family. They cannot keep their worth. They cannot keep their house. It's time to us to look back the history, because United States, the people from whole world, everywhere, and they all contribute their life, their energy to this country, to build up this country. So they all need this generation to let people know. Also, I would like to let our next generation, the second generation or third generation, the overseas Chinese, they do remember what's happened here, and we still have to contribute to make this country better, because this is our country too. The better way is to make a movie or make it to a TV show. But in this moment, I'm not ready for that because of the commercial difficulty. But easy way is I can make a music. We do make some music show before, and the audience love it. We have a group of people, including Vivian Chen and Nathan Wong. We all want to make a music which is a basic story on the railroad heroes. I call it Chinese heroes. I'm developing that, but I need support. I need everyone's support. And we do have many volunteer works, not only stage, also go to the community to make people happy, to give our love. I wish all the younger peoples come over, join us, because love make everything happen. Yoga is very easy things, and the goal of yoga is make the harmony of the world, make everybody's changing your soul, changing your thinking. You have to practice yourself first. You tell yourself what you should do, what you should not do. Only you change yourself, then you can change the world.
I wanted to look at you have this Chinese
Film festival.
Film festival in
1976.
1976. Wow.
Yeah. First time in United States have a Chinese film festival by movie from China, the Beijing, not from Taiwan, from China.
Okay.
That's the first one.
Okay, good. Now I recognize this picture. The very hip looking. And is this you, Director
Yes.
Yang? And this is also a very famous director.
Director King Hu.
King Hui.
King Hu.
Right. So he is famous for the Dragon Inn, or
Also the Dragon Inn, the touch of Zen.
Oh, the touch of Zen. Right. I remember.
When the Grand Pax in Cannes Film Festival,
Okay.
1976.
So the story about the Chinese coolie and the railroad actually started with him.
With King Hu, because some investor, Pillsbury, Sarah Pillsbury, who is a big producer in Hollywood, he wanted King Hu to make the film about a Chinese camp. So about Chinese railroad builders, the coolies. So I and his producer, in this moment, I can only have the budget to make it into a music.
And even that is because of people believe in what the story should be told. That's why they all step in and help.
It should be told a long time ago.
Okay.
But for some reason, we still haven't started.
Okay. Well, this is
time.
This is your
time to do it.
Now, we all want to lovely to see this baby right here. This is the Golden Horse. Is your first Golden Horse Award with the documentary that you made?
Yes, with the 1971, the documentary movie I made in New York about Chinese students. I have second one, 1980s, made in Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, and these are some of the movies that you
feature
did,
films I made.
Yeah. And I feel like smoking. Is that you smoking?
Yeah.
I think that is fashionable back then.
That's fashionable.
Okay. Oh my God, this is like, who is this? We cannot recognize that. Oh, you have to see that this is when Director Yang practiced yoga. Remember, he shared with us his next passion and mission is to practice yoga and continue to practice yoga to make sure we all live in a homogeneous way.
Yes.
Harmony, calm, and give love, okay?
Yeah.
There's no war. There's only love. And
only
love can conquer us all, guys.
Yes.
So please come join us.
Yeah.
Okay, this is your graduation picture.
Yes.
Okay.
I can have a master's degree.
So since when you like shave up your mustache? I think mustache.
When you're getting old, you shave your mustache.
Oh, is
when
that
you're
right?
young, you want that.
So this is your daughter, Christina.
Yes.
Isn't she?
Yes.
Okay, we're also going to have Christina just to say a few words about Director Yang, and let's see what the daughter has to say something about the father.
Well, growing up, I was really shielded away from the arts and entertainment industry and, had to study hard at school and not be an artist. So I never really realized growing up what he did and what a big impact he was. It was not until I became an adult in the last few years that I've really seen what a massive career he's had and what a maverick he's been in every decade, in kind of every foray into every different kind of film, different technologies, television, and that he's always been a pioneer for the Chinese and the Taiwanese community in America and throughout the world, and that impact is really becoming manifest now that he's bringing it all together into the musicals with the Chinese and Taiwanese diaspora in LA, and always trying to bring the groups together and not highlight the differences, but highlight the harmony and how they can work together as one group. I'm really excited to support my dad in all of his future kind of endeavors, and now that I'm an adult and I'm in a position where I can help do a lot of production or writing for the community and helping him doing his scripts and doing his production. So it's like such a privilege to be able to be involved in the Chinese American community and to bring the Chinese stories to the next generations and to help him with that. And his ideas are, they're so prescient and they're always ahead of their time, and just helping him put it on paper, I get to really experience, the pride of being the daughter of a true artist every day, and it's a really magical experience for me.